Look, let's talk some Batman Cape Crusader.
Season 1, episode 2.
They got the detective.
I like this episode.
And the villain. Yo, okay, you got me. He called it. You got me. Wow. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. It opens up with Yvonne Francis being kidnapped.
Swooped away. Yvonne Francis is a actress,
famous actor in Hollywood.
And the way they went about it, it was just very mysterious. We were like, what's going on?
It was one of those very mysterious who did it episodes. Bruce Wayne is being questioned because he was the last person to see Miss Yvonne Francis when she went missing.
And the detective on the case,
Montoya.
I
could the name sounds so familiar. I could have swore there was a Montoya in the old Batman.
I gotta look it up.
But while Bruce is being interrogated, in comes Lucius Fox talking about I'm his lawyer. This interview's over.
I didn't see that coming.
Me neither. And as a matter of fact, I'm upset you didn't have this interview happen at the mansion. Like, he went off on him. He's like, nah, you're out of here. Told you. And now she's what is she now?
Detective.
Same name, Renee Montoya. Yo, salute to Batman, the Cape Crusader. Reimagining. Remember, it's a reimagining.
That's so fire, but she's the same.
It's like Detective Montoya.
I love it. Okay. Anyway,
we just got thrown off. Wow.
Detective Montoya's on the case.
She starts investigating more. She gets in cahoots. Not cahoots. She starts investigating Basil Carlo,
an actor who has been acting with
Mrs. Francis
for, what do you say? Almost half a dozen films.
And the problem with Basil is, great actor. It's just that he doesn't have the debonair looks like everyone else has.
To get the lead role, it's not nice.
And Yvonne, she's very nice to him because she's not here for his looks. She's actually the one who roots for him and wish he'd get more roles because he's that great of an actor. Comes to find out, while Detective Montoya is doing her investigation, she finds out Basil Carlo lies to him. She tracks him down all the way to his. But and then remember, because your mouth dropped at this. Basil said he didn't. I don't know who Yvonne Francis. And you remember Montoya was scrolling through the pictures.
No, I don't know. I haven't seen her. I haven't seen her in over 6,
something like that.
Months?
A wild long time. She's shuffling through the pictures. He's like right there looking at her with the craziest look.
Come to find out, he literally just seen her a couple weeks ago, 2 weeks ago.
So when Montoya figures out that he's lying, she tracks him down, only to find him murdered,
dead,
knife in his back. You know what I also like about this? They don't care about showing you the bodies. The knife was in his back, laying on the floor,
dead, kaputs. Before we move forward, remember what I told you? Mr. Bruce Wayne, while he was getting interrogated by Montoya, before Lucius swooped him away, he threw a bug on Montoya's jacket.
I need big game.
That's why he kept hearing and knowing where her location was.
Wow. This Crusader is keeping that. This man's a detective team. I love it. So she tracks him down where he's murdered. And then from there, we're introduced.
We didn't figure it out till late.
Yeah.
We didn't figure it out till late, so let's not do that yet.
Yeah.
Basically, it's a mystery man. Mystery man with a red scarf around him, but you can tell he's a little disfigured. Man's face looks crazy. One big eye, one small eye. We don't know what's going on.
So Batman, he before he does Montoya and Batman saves the day, Batman chases him. He gets away, but not before Batman getting a
piece of cloth,
piece of his scarf or whatever cloth, shirt, clothing he got from him. We go to Montoya back at the police station. Her and Harvey are giving each other jabs. I like where we are in this because Harvey's not Two-Face. It's still Harvey Dent, and as a matter of fact, he's running for mayor still.
Running for mayor.
Mm-hmm. In the meantime, in between time, the suspect's bored and murdered someone again. I forgot to tell you that.
Oh,
yeah, he bodied
the head director or the producer, whatever.
His name is Lou Valentine.
Lou Valentine. He gets electrocuted. A bunch of liquids fall on the
floor.
Oh,
I forgot about that. He did him dirty.
Scarfed man with the hat and the trench coat.
And then we get to Batman. Batman figures out that the suspect has access to the studio via doing his little experiment on the scarf in his Batcave. Montoya continues her investigation. Her investigation leads to Elman. Is Elman the doctor?
Correct.
Boom.
Elman is the doctor that was helping. What is my man's name? Who can't?
Basil.
Okay. Tried to help Basil. Basically, give him a better face.
So you can get more roles.
Get more lead roles.
More lead roles, correct.
But we come to find out that now Batman.
Wait.
Batman finds
Before that, but our guy's on a murdering spree. He goes to murder someone else. He goes to murder another director while the director's directing something.
But he doesn't get a chance. But this is what I'm talking about. Yeah. So my bad. I did get that. I skipped that part. He tries to murder the next director.
And it makes sense.
Batman comes, swoops in, kicks him in the head, literally. Get him out of here. You know what I love about this? This is all acting, right? I love how that scene between Batman and this mysterious man with the red scarf, they literally had an acting scene.
Yeah.
Pick up the swords and they start jousting and then they go up the ladder. Like that was the whole.
Remember that fight led to Batman being trapped under stage.
Everything collapses on Batman,
and that's where he sees the two bodies, Lou Valentine and Daryl Manning.
And he goes, Alfred, call the cops in 2 minutes. It's gonna take me 2 minutes to get out of this room. Call the cops in 2 minutes. All right.
I found two bodies.
The thing is, one of them is the director,
who just got interviewed
not too long ago by Montoya. But this body's been dead for a couple of days now. So now
I didn't catch that. Everything makes
made no sense. We're like, what's going on? Mind you, you can't fool me. I'm really good at attention to details.
Montoya, and Montoya gets back to investigate it. She finds Elman again.
Oh, she goes to Elman's. Okay, I don't know if his house. It's a ransack because he's in a rundown, crummy looking place. Montoya gets to the apartment or wherever this place is.
He's doing his makeshift BBLs at whatever he's doing.
Makeshift BBL. Anyways, gets in there and she starts talking to him. He invites her in. This is where I caught it. On the table. First of all, there was a bunch of faces on the wall. And on the table, there was a box that said Clay. That's right there. That's where it hit me right there. Literally, boom. I said, oh, I know who the bad guy is. Clayface.
And not too long after that, Elman attacks her.
Yes, but before she goes down, she hits Elman, and the face turns into mush. Literally, a fist in the face, and you have an imprint of his face, of her fist in his face. And I said, I knew it. This has to be Clayface. There's no way.
And then that's when we find out that Basil Carlo, no. Batman had the smart idea of going to the morgue to look at Basil Carlo's body because
pushes Basil Carlo's face in.
Pushes his finger all the way in.
And it's not Basil Carlo.
So that means Basil Carlo was not dead this whole time.
Exactly.
Basil Carlo has been running around killing all the anyone who's in Hollywood had to do with him not making roles, killed all of them. and he finally unveils his story. And it, ironic enough, when he let Elman experiment on his face, Basil went back to Miss Francis, with his new face. Now that he looks handsome,
He's looking dapper. He looked good, and it was literally right after Bruce drops her off. And this is the opening scene that we see, and it was Basil literally saying, "My love, please."
And she sunned him. She didn't like him because like. I didn't like this isn't the reason why I liked you in the first place. It wasn't because of your looks, it was because of your skills. And I find the irony in that was damning. That's crazy. You did all this for nothing, and boom.
His face starts to get mushy.
Oh, his face went mush.
He's looking crazy. It's just not looking good. It's not looking good. But now he has Montoya and what's her name? Miss Francis?
Yvonne Francis.
Yvonne Francis. They're both basically trapped. Francis is on the table.
I like when Francis looks at him and like
your acting is horrible.
Mocks his performance.
Like you don't even sound like you're a bad guy.
It threw him off just enough because Batman comes crashing through the roof.
And bats him
just in time.
But before that, Francis basically breaks the lever of that big old swinging pendulum of an axe. Just starts swinging on her. It's just the irony of the whole thing. It's like a movie.
Yeah.
It was like a movie. He was basically creating a movie, and he kind of sucks at it. But no, not really. But it's like, brother,
he almost got his way. He almost got his way.
Like this is now. I love this rendition of Clayface because you really are sick. You're sick. You're sick, man. You should be in the insane asylum because you think life is a movie. He's recreating scenes.
That was a great episode. I cannot lie. Yeah, and that's just episode number 2.
We got introduced to two villains so far.
Oswalda. And now Clayface. I appreciate the reimagining. I appreciate the time and space that we're in because as we go, Batman still has a lot to learn.
What I like about all this, though, can I tell you something funny? The end. Montoya finds the piece that Batman left on the trench coat, and she goes,
I know you're listening. As he's
I'm not done with you. I really thought he was going to smirk in the Batmobile, though. But
he didn't.
Boy had Stone Cold Steve Austin face.
Yo! Shout outs to Montoya.
Yeah.
Y'all not playing. Only episode 2, y'all bringing out the...
And mind you, remember in the beginning where he tells Pennyworth, he goes, "So what do you think about Montoya?" or something like that, and he's like, she's valuable because she didn't take my offer. I told her I'll buy it or whatever. I'll buy her. I'll give you whatever you need. Didn't take my offer. She's gonna be a valuable asset later.
Yeah, this show's only gonna get better.
Mind you, he's on his old school radio, putting on the frequencies just to get to the freaking the right signal or whatever to Montoya's little tracker on this. I like this.
I have no complaints.
It's good stuff. It's good stuff. Shout outs to the Cape Crusader. Shout outs to DC. I like what y'all doing.
Yes.
I know it's not James Gunn verse, but DC's giving me what I want right now.
I'm
not a Superman fan. I'm liking these episodes. Cape Crusader, I'm a Batman fan. And 2 episodes in, and it's already fun.
When was the last time you watched a Batman animated, besides like the Justice League? I've not watched a Batman animated series in a very long time.
I mean, just to go to sleep, I'll put on Batman animated series sometimes, like the
old school shit.
It's going to be fun because... Superman Adventures, I like what we are going to see because I saw Supergirl and him. And then on the next episode slot for Batman Cape Crusader,
who'd you see?
Catwoman.
It's only gonna get better.
It's gonna get better.
And on that note, that's it for DC News.
Deuces.